Hello everyone, and welcome again to another Lego Bionicle review. For today guys, we are going to be doing an awesome review on the mask makers. Here on my right hand side you can see we have Ekimu the mask maker, and on my left hand side we have Makuta the mask maker. Now guys, obviously you guys should know a bit about the story about how Makuta was very envious of his brother Ekimu because of the fact that the villagers preferred Ekimu's masks over Makuta's because of the fact that they were much better, I guess, you know, maybe better style, more power to them, and just overall good in comparison to Makuta. However, Makuta kind of had the evil side where he wanted to build a very powerful mask containing all of these 6 elements. However, you know, Ekimu didn't allow that because like, no, we can't do that because it's too strong, etc, etc. So practically here's the good and here is the evil. But overall here, kind of in the beginning, they're both good. But you can tell that Makuta has a bad side to him. But let's get into the review, guys. Let's get into the review. So you guys can tell straight away the biggest difference between Makuta and Ekimu is the fact that Ekimu wears the mask of creation. And man, oh man, it is a beautiful mask, I have to say. As well as that, you can also tell that his weapons are much different as well. He has his hammer of power, or of creation if you want to call it that, because he used his hammer to obviously create the masks. As well as his sword shield there on his left arm. Now guys, I believe this sword, or I guess this shield sword, is kind of a, you know, a protection type of defensive weapon, as well as, you know, I don't know, maybe it is used to chop off people, but I don't really think that, or it doesn't seem like Ekimu would be the type of person to, you know, saw off people's hands or saw off, you know, the Bionicle's hand, if you kind of get what I mean. Not people's hand, but you guys get my point. And it's just very surprising for him to kind of have a weapon such as this. Very interesting enough though, but very nice though, I have to say. Very nice. You can also see how it's in a trans blue color. Very distinct to Makuta, because Makuta's one is in trans purple. And very nice color though. I do like how the blend work very nicely together. You can always see his body armor there. Very nice touches. You know, the gold overall. Obviously, kind of showing the prestigiousness of Ekimu there. Very nice, I have to admit. You can also see how, very interesting enough, even his kind of his limbs and, you know, his just arm pieces, etc., all in trans blue as well, which does look very nice. However, with Makuta, I don't think there is really much, you know, with the trans purple, because actually I think quite of the trans purple pieces are quite hard to find in Makuta's color, because he is a dark purple and not a light purple. So yeah, very interesting though. Overall though, he is a great looking set, and here is actually his gear function. It's just this arm that moves up and down. Whoa. There isn't really much movement. It's quite hard to actually get movement. I don't know why. It's quite restricted. Very interesting. There's a restricted movement there. Oh, there it is. It's really bad though. So you can move it, but it's just really restricted. There's quite a bit of friction there in the actual gearing itself. You can see how the 3 gears are aligned there, and that's kind of what gives it the rotation. This arm here on the left hand side of Ekimu is actually fixated, so you can just pose it however you really want to. Other than that, there's nothing really much more I can say. But that is Ekimu done, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Now let's move on to Makuta. So here we are looking at Makuta the mask maker, guys, and you can tell straight away the biggest difference, as mentioned before, is the fact that he wears the mask of control and not the mask of creation. Very distinct masks between the two, and also the biggest difference, or you can tell straight away, is the fact that he has the trans purple armory pieces and not the light blue like Ekimu does. And his awesome looking hammer there. Now you guys can see that the hammer is in black, and the reason why it's in black is because of the fact that I just followed on from the comics, and the comics showed it in black and not any other color. That's just my personal opinion. However, there are other people who you know, speculate about what color it should be and what it should look like. However, this is how I want to build it, so this is what I built pretty much. But anyway guys, moving forward, you can see how the trans purple studs there are very nicely put. I actually did change them from the blue, and there is the tail of the hammer. Very nice detail, I have to admit, and the thorn there. I guess that kind of to show maybe its aggressiveness or something like that. But he does use this hammer mainly for building masks. However, he could also use it for protecting himself against his foes. As mentioned, you can see the gold armory pieces there. Very, I guess, exactly the same to Ekimu. And you can tell also straight away his arms, or I should say his hands, are in the black piece instead of the gray like Ekimu. But I just chose black because, you know, Makuta, he's dark, so I guess black would just look a lot better. And same thing with his feet there, if you guys can see that there as well. Yep, I put it in black as well. Not only that, I actually put these pieces in black too. I couldn't really find them in trans purple, so that was a shame. But if I do find them, I will actually add them in. Same to very Ekimu. Nice. No different. Like I did say, it is quite rigid. The movement is very restricted. You can tell it doesn't really flow very well, so you can move it, but it's just like you can just even hear it, you can even see it, but it is very restricted. And you may be wondering, why did I put it on his left arm and not his right arm? I don't know, I just preferred it looked cooler on his left arm, but doesn't really make a difference, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. But there it is, guys. And then here with this arm, it's just you know, it's got a lot of articulation. You can move it and pose it to however you please. However, guys, that is my review done on the mask makers there. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you a very up close look into each of their masks. So 1 second. So here is Makuta's mask, guys, and you can see the immense amount of detail there, and it is just wow. It just looks very, very nice, guys. You can just see the Bionicle writing there. Sorry, guys, the Bionicle writing there and there. It just looks very, very nicely done. I don't know how Lego actually pulled this off, but you can just see, like, just look at it, guys. It just looks well done, I have to admit. Very, very well done. And this dot here in the middle, very weird, because Ekimu actually has it too. I don't know what it's for, but I don't know. Maybe it's to show distinction between them and the villagers, possibly, but I don't know. But very, very nice. Let's now move on to Ekimu. And here is Ekimu's mask of creation, and you can see it there, guys. Very distinct to Makuta's mask of control. You can also see the writing there on the, you know, the bottom of his mask and the top there. As mentioned, there is the dot. Very interesting. I don't know what it means, but yeah. You can also see it there on his, you know, like I said, guys, I don't know how they went about and actually added these details to the actual masks themselves, but they just look really, really well done, I have to say. Very, very well done. But that is pretty much it, guys. That is my review done. So there you have it, guys. I really hope you all have enjoyed my little review on the mask makers. You know I haven't really touched on the story as much, but this is just a review to show you the, I guess, the main differences between Ekimu and Makuta. However, there weren't really many differences except the masks and the weapons and obviously the armor pieces. But I hope you guys have really enjoyed this video. Do stay tuned for my JTO review. I will be doing that as well. As well as that, guys, the Bionicle giveaway, which I will be doing soon, hopefully. And just a lot more videos to come, though. You guys get my point. Anyway, guys, have an awesome day. I will be talking to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye!